Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are. Welcome back to the Third Age Competitive League. I am your host, as always, James, aka the Dark 2, aka the Creator, aka the best commentator this side of the equator. You hear me? Let's get straight into this game. Before we do that, I'm going to introduce my co-host today and the other commentator, Ants.
Hello, hello.
I've also just really noticed there's a weird delay on my camera. Like, with my speaking. But I'm seeing it live and it's proper fucking with me. Anyway, I'm going to flash these rounds up on the screen because not only have we got the groups here showing you who is playing in June, we've also got a leaderboard so that you can track what position everyone's in at the minute. And today we are with Group B, which is Robin, Santa, Crow, and Ali, the 5th through 8th seed so far. So a win here could put any of them into the top 4 and guarantee a spot in the Invitational, something I think a few of these players are eager to try and find.
Yeah, definitely.
Without further ado, though, we'll ping the dice and let them know that we're ready for them to begin. And if there's 4 players today, that means 1 character will be going unpicked. Who do you think that might be?
I have a feeling that will be Parent.
Interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I could also... Yeah, I think Perrin is the most likely choice. You might actually be right, to be honest. I'm just going to turn off the light behind me because it's a bit hot.
I have a feeling... Oh, Robin's first picking Parent? I was dead wrong. Whew. I thought for sure he'd grab Nynaeve.
Oh, Robin first picked Perrin. I mean, Robin loves Matt, but with the recent Matt nerf, for those who don't know, Matt's tier 2 and 3 have been updated or swapped back around again to what they used to be almost. So now it is slightly harder to keep those troops when you're playing as Matt.
Critter's picking Matt, Ali on Rand, and Santa on Nynaeve. I thought for sure Critter would be picking Egwene.
Yeah, I was surprised with that. I thought there would be an Egwene in this game from Critter. But guess she's going for Matt. Alright, the hands are being drawn. I'll do a quick check for Enter the Ways. Perrin has one. Ooh, Ali with an Embrace in the Sauce on Rand over there as well. That's nice. Coercion in Matt's hand. Some real good opening draws here for players. Smooth Skirts in Nynaeve's hand as well. Jeez. This is some action here early on in the players' hands, at least. Nynaeve will go to Bell discard a couple of cards, pick up a Folded Light, assert dominance to go over Smooth Skirts, along with a free Aram.
Parent going to tier. Does Enter the Ways.
Yeah, that's the ideal Perrin start. The rest of his hand not too hot. Skimming, actually, I say that. Skimming's not bad. And guiding the people is fantastic, so...
Flipping over a Stepin that no one will be able to afford for a little while.
Stupid! Been a while since I've done that.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. You gotta let it lie for a bit, and then catch it when it least expects people. Don't think anyone else will be entering the Ways. Matt considering playing the game, but moves to Bellon instead.
I never know whether to hold on to the level up cards this early.
You hold it in case you hit Grey Man on turn 1 and it makes you discard your other 2, at least then you have a choice.
Yeah, fair enough.
See, look at that. You just have to ask. I know all the answers.
What if you have 2 of them?
Then it's the same, right? Unless you have something to play with them. Like, I'd hold them until I get to, like, Camelin, and then if I'm moving to somewhere that gives me actions, that's when I play my level ups.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's my usual
Matt
strategy.
picking up Bran in Berlon, and
Yeah.
Rand embracing the source.
Yeah, Rand will eschew my advice on this occasion and level up channeling instead. Though, I don't disagree with it, because Ali also has wads in hand. So, makes sense. And Nynaeve will be picking up a welcome party at Whitebridge.
Perrin scooped up that into the ways again and had Rick.
Yeah. Robin, definitely familiar with these common sequences that allow for such powerful starts.
Matt playing the game.
Can only imagine with this wards as well. Kind of interested to see. There's a Karenni, a Murdral, and a Greyman, so 2 gone. I was gonna say if there was multiple followers in this selection, then he would be safe knowing he can go back to tier and flip one over without losing his troops.
It's gotta be disappointing for Rand though. Getting the Karenni he can't afford.
Oh yeah,
It's definitely not gonna make it back around to him.
Oh, we're stepping in play already as well.
Yeah.
The Warder and Aes Sedai will chill in the tavern for a bit. Can you imagine their dinners?
I'd rather not.
That's a solid reference. Will it exchange a promised power for an old treatise? Probably not too unhappy with that.
Definitely.
Good start for Ali.
There goes Karenni.
Yeah, Nynaeve will pick that one
working.
up. Honestly, kind of surprised she didn't go for the step in and do it the other way around. I mean, nobody's going to a character next turn other than, I guess Perrin would have been.
Lana.
Wow, and he can't get Alana. Rand will not be getting a character next turn.
That might end up in Nynaeve too. If she picks up the free step in.
Yeah. I think it will. Yeah, she'll probably go step into Alana. Yeah, before anybody else has an opportunity. It's not a bad start for Nynaeve either. Matt's not doing bad himself. Got a coercion and a conscripts in hand, along with a guiding the people that's not doing very much. Already has 1 male follower. Pilfered Lannister on her ally. Nynaeve, in fact, taking the step in. That will mean the Alana is free for her on the next turn if it is still I think it will be, because nobody else is going to have the resources. No careful words or anything. Robin moves through the Trollocs, fighting on his way to Ilian, and picks up a welcome party and a well-turned calves to go with his skimming, guiding the people, and enter the ways.
Nice.
It's a pretty nut start for him.
Matt going to coerce Aram.
I like it. Keeps 2 males away from Nynaeve as well. Means she won't be picking up that free Alana next turn.
Yeah. And Rand's still a couple turns away from being able to afford her.
Solid player there from Crow.
Yep.
Not only does she snag herself a second male and take away an Alana from Puff, Rand and Nynaeve.
I'm sure Rand doesn't want to spend the favor on this because he wants to get the Alana, but that Alana's not going to be there anyway. And as we were talking earlier,
I think you recruit
such
the
good value.
Though maybe she's concerned about the fact. So Ali has a pilfered plans at the moment, and maybe she's like, "Yeah, I can get the Erith, but then that means I'm probably playing a pilfered plans. So do I really want to commit to that line of play?" I think that's what her internal logic said, anyway. Now, Neve going to farm at him, picks up an old tree is. She'll have to discard one here. Looks like she gets rid of the welcome pie. Enter the Ways will happen for Perrin. He's going back to Emmons Field to hit tier 2 very early, before anyone's hit tier 1. Perrin is already tier 2. And yeah, now Matt will get that free Alana. Solid sequence in there.
Yeah. Her effect isn't as good for Matt as, or isn't as good for Matt as some of the other ones, but free followers, free follower. Especially Channeling 5 can do a lot.
Especially when you're depriving other people of a free follower that they want.
Yeah. Oh, Beslan.
Possibly
Another.
would have preferred the Beslan, but... I mean, according to our tier list yesterday, there's no way that you don't recruit either of these. They were both in the A+ category.
So... does pick up the Beslan.
I'm a fan of Beslan.
Yeah.
The card, not the character. The character's like the most irrelevant character in the books.
Yeah.
I just pissed off a Beslan fan somewhere. Lol. They don't have fans. Now, Neve picks up an Embrace in the Source that had a merc. She's looking to get to that channeling before she gets Ebu Dar, I think. Folded Light in hand will make it level 6, so he will be able to do that on the way to Ebu Dar.
Perrin exchanging stuff in Barrelon. It's on his way out, picking up the airs.
Not many good draws, though. Picked up an Embrace the Source, a Shield, and a Guide in the People. Oh, sorry, I already had the Guide in the People. But an Embrace the Source and Shields, the new stuff. And we both know Robin pretty well.
Yeah, that Embracing the Source is never going to see the light of day.
It's never leaving his hand. At best, he'll attach it to Aerith, out of spite. That's more of a me play. No way Critter doesn't recruit Hatch here. Hell no. Straight into the pie. She's having a really good start here, actually. It's just like slow and steady from Matt today.
Yep.
Ali making her way towards Tia, picks up and Enter the Ways. Might be frustrated she didn't go for that Aerith after all.
Yeah. And you move into Tier.
Yeah.
Flipping.
Send Buoy. Well, that's an auto.
Can't afford.
Oof. Devastating.
Perrin can't afford him either.
Which means he will go to Matt as long as Matt goes to fight. Goes to a character.
Yeah. So he can't get through the Trollocs, can he?
No. He can bounce off the Trollocs. Or he can go to 4 Kings.
Yeah.
I would, but...
Yeah.
It's a small window to make the decision.
He's definitely not making it past Ali when she goes to Tier, I suspect. So...
Yeah, to be honest, there's been some good starts all round. Bob just in chat saying Robin's having a good start, but I feel like everyone's heading in the right direction for where they want to be.
Yeah.
So honestly, a more tense game than I was expecting at this point.
In the discard, there's like there hasn't been any leveling cards played, right?
Played.
Other than the Embracing the Source.
Well, there's a play in the game in there, but no other level up cards. There's the Scouts in there. Sorry, there is the Channeling one as well. The Embrace is in Nynaeve's hand.
Oh, okay. Matt now at 4 males. About to hit that tier 2.
Did go to 4 kings. Ali flips over Trollocs.
Should beat some. She forgot to flip her tier 1 first, but I don't know if that actually matters. Like,
I mean,
you have to flip your tier 1.
Yeah, yeah, you flip it straight away. Yeah, Icicle and chat, you're right. They are all gunning for a spot in the Invitational here. That coveted chance to win the title of Great Captain and join Bob in a category all of your own. Rand will, of course, have just hit tier 1 as well, so hopefully we'll start seeing some peaks come down. Nynaeve using the aforementioned forward light to move through the Trollocs on the way to Ilion. She'll hit level 4 channel and make that Embracing the Source in hand perfect to get her up to 6. So that when she moves to Ebudar, she hits tier 2 immediately.
Yeah.
Picked up a Scouts and an Ambush.
I guess the Scouts is probably hitting the road.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if we see an Ambush come out the turn after she hits tier 2 to Tarvalon or somewhere like that, if anyone's around that area at the time. Probably be around the time Matt's getting there.
Moving to Berlon, dropping the Embrace of the Source. I can't believe it.
Yeah, discarded a whole hand there almost. Got so now in hand, Perrin has well-turned calves, guiding the people, compelling argument, learning the craft, and the last embrace. Pretty solid hand to start leveling up with, to be fair. Can't fault that decision.
Killing Murchel back in Berlon.
Extra points too, making sure he keeps ahead on the board. Matt moving back to Camelin for the second time. See if Crit can find herself a 5th male here. Would be very lucky.
We'll have to make it quick. Can't afford the Mire.
Can anyone else? Nynaeve can, which she probably doesn't care that much about him. And Nynaeve probably wants to flip a... Yeah, she's playing Embracing the Source this turn anyway, so...
Yep, or moving Ebudar and then Embracing the Source.
You do it the other way around, right?
I don't know which way it's better, but...
You embrace first, because then when you move to Ebudar, you can flip a tier 2 follower and start digging for a channeler immediately.
That's fair.
So all these tiny little bits of efficient maximizing advantages are honestly the things that count the most in these 10s invitational prep games.
Rand moving to Adamir picked up a skimming. As Nynaeve dropping the Embrace in the Source, Perrin drops Guiding the People.
Just some level ups all around for the moment. I believe Perrin lost troops to them.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Oh, she tossed it. I thought Matt was playing a Guide of the People. I was like, Has an Expert Flourish, another Guide in the People, Conscripts, and a Rescue Townsfolk. Not a bad hand. A Rescue Townsfolk might come out soon.
Brent has that compelling argument, so Matt's going to be taking a step back in a minute, I assume.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Still already well on her way, though, considering she's not even tier 1 yet, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge setback, but it is a setback, right?
Yeah. I don't think she's going to be worrying at any point this game, though, that she's not hitting tier 2.
Yep. especially with the Hamar still sitting there.
Oh yeah. Jarrett Byer goes straight into the discard pile. Valen Luca, the second pick.
Can't afford him.
So much can't afford going on this game.
Perrin won't be able to afford him. Well, Perrin's not near a character anyway. But Matt won't be able to afford him. He'll be going back around to Rand, probably.
Matt won't be able to either. Oh,
Matt
Matt's
doesn't.
going to Jareen, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, Matt could go back to Camelin, but he still wouldn't have enough to afford him, would it?
Nope.
Gonna play the Rescue
Rescue
Townsfolk. Yeah, because my theory is if Matt goes back to Camelin and recruits, he has 3 troops and a conscripts in hand that he can play to get the 4th, and then he can just walk through the Trollocs.
Yeah, makes sense.
Have you seen any peaks yet? Don't think I've noticed any.
Nope. No peaks. Rand skimming from Tyr to Hadenrick.
Yep. It's a long journey.
Racing the source.
Long journey. So Ali looking to try and power up her own channeling rather than searching specifically for followers. Valen Luca goes to Nynaeve in Saladar.
I didn't realize Nynaeve had that much coin. She was just short. Or maybe she didn't pick up the coin until after she revealed the character before.
Ah, must have been. I was trying to figure out that myself. I was like, there's no coins.
Either that or he's just cheating. Like, using his followers on himself.
Robin flips over Wyram and he's going to be pretty happy to see that. It's some 3 points and another level up card.
Yeah. There's still the guiding the people in there, right? Has he played that before?
Yes. There's a guide of the people. There's the scouts. There's a rescue towns. Fuck. Plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff. I mean, he just still have a guide in... Oh no, he doesn't have a guide in the people in hand now. No. He has learning the craft in hand.
Learning the craft, compelling argument. I'm guessing he's waiting for Matt to move closer to Tarvalon before he
well-turned calves as well. A loose badger and a last embrace.
Oh, taking out the scouts.
I can respect that. It doesn't take a turn to play it. It's just a free level.
Yeah. I always feel like I overestimate how quick I can level, though. And then I'm like taking the level cards always just feels safer. But
it's safer, but it stops you from doing other things. Personally, I feel like with Perrin, you have to keep moving. If you stay still for too long, then you lose the advantage you gain of troops at many locations. So, like, you have to do whatever you can to keep moving as Perrin. In my experience, anyway.
Fair enough. Rand embracing the source.
Yeah, all the way up to 7 channeling already. Milan flipped by Santa Happy. It's kind of surprising you discard that then.
Yeah, and the board's full anyway. You either get a channeler that doesn't help you and helps Rand, or
I guess Milan's not too disruptive for other people to have access to. Although it is another mail from Matt should that compelling argument come through. And it looks like it has just now on the Sembui.
Yeah.
So Matt will be forced to pick up that Milan as it stands. Probably expecting that conscripts to come through first though, so he can move through the Trollocs on the next turn.
Yep. And get him off level 1 military. Especially if the scout's gone.
Yeah, and Bob in chat saying hitting Farmadden a few times with a messenger is awesome for Perrin. 100% agree. You can just dawdle there, get a shit ton of troops, and then level up in the process and keep moving back and forth, yeah. There's the conscripts. Feels like misinterpretation, not a battle card.
Oh, she's trying to... yeah. See.
So that means she's going to lose the fight. Which really sets her back. Oh no, it doesn't, because she'll get a troop back either way. Looks like they got it. Or is she just doing the conscripts? Okay. They probably figured out that it worked out pretty much the same anyway. Like, she would have just gained a favour in a character that turn, basically. From the whole process. So, I guess they didn't care about her conscript rather than favour character. Still no peaks from Ali, unfortunately.
Icicle in chat said that she peaked last turn. I don't know when the last turn was, but was at some point.
Okay. I missed that. Linear the flip. Be back in 30 seconds, I'm just running to the bathroom.
Sure. Baron playing the scouts. Moving into game 1. Playing tier 1 Roselle. Can't afford her. Matt moving up through the Trollocs to Tai'Shar. We'll have enough troops this time. Landing into Valen.
Did I miss anything exciting?
Matt went through the Trollocs. Baron flipped Roselle. We couldn't afford her.
I'm guessing he's going to pick up Mylana here and be ready to hit tier 2 next turn unless somebody else has something to say about it. But looking at the hands, Ali not holding any ways to interact with Matt's followers. Neither is Nynaeve. And neither is Perrin. So that will be a tier 2 next turn for Crit by the looks of things.
Seems like it.
Unless for some reason she decides not to move.
Rand peeking. The tier 1 deck. Tier 1 character deck.
Yeah, I wasn't quick enough to get there in time then.
Moving back to Caitlyn. Must have liked what she saw.
I have to imagine it's probably a channeler or someone at the level of like a Dorian. Days Kongar.
Big reveal.
Days Kongar. Third time lucky.
Definitely picking that up. Won't save his channelers that much with the shield and the discard, but
yeah, but with a compelling argument and a coercion in the discard as well, the fear of theft must be instilled.
Yes. There. You can't let her go. Someone else grab her.
Oh, for sure. Especially not if you're considering trying to steal a channeler from someone yourself.
There is Ultima coming up from Nynaeve.
Which is always an option.
Saladar.
Yeah, and Matt's going to be able to pick up a few of these followers now from the Tavern Row at a discount. Now that he doesn't care about finding males or females. Should be a nice few turns for him, just cleaning up there.
And moving and formatting. I don't know why he's holding on to the learning the craft.
I can only assume he just doesn't feel that he needs it right now.
Guess so. It just seems like this is the point where you're focusing on leveling anyway, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no rush to level. If it's not enough to hit 18 and it's not getting you towards the next card you want to play, then drawing first is fine in my opinion. Critter is moving to Carian now and hitting tier 2. That will mean she has access to the Band of the Red Hand and can gain up to 5 combat strength. Also has a Borderlands training, can't play it though just yet. Surprised if she's looking for a tier 2. Wow.
Far.
Might get recruited. Extra channel are never bad. Extra 3 potential combat strength, never bad. Especially when you're trying to hit your tier 3.
Keep it away from Rand, never bad.
That being said, Rand currently not with a way to recruit Pavara, but you never know, do you? Just because we know Rand doesn't have a careful word, Critter does not.
Yeah. And Nani will be making her way back to. Well, I don't know if she's gonna just keep bouncing between Ebudar and Saladar.
Oh, if I was Nynaeve, I would 100% be going to pick up that shield.
Yeah.
100%. Because she only needs one more level anyway, and she can play it.
Yep. Rand peeking at the.
Hopefully, she draws a weave like on the way there that she can play. You know.
Yep. Moving to formatting, not liking whatever he saw, or not being able to afford whatever he saw.
Draws a killed in battle.
Scotty unlearned in combat.
Yeah, not the best card for a round.
Yeah.
Nynaeve moving back to Ebudar again. Flips over Katarine. She'll go into the discard pile. That will mean another flip.
Ooh,
it's Valda.
Well, better, I think.
I mean, he's on 8. He can get to 9, but 9 doesn't do very much, so he will be. At least there's no bad stuff.
Troop loss. Yeah. No leaderships to lose. Leadership followers to lose. Baron moving.
Yeah.
I don't know. He started moving and then he changed his mind.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to farm Madden, right?
He was in formatting.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Moving up to Kane.
Might be considering whether he wants to fight Valda.
Yeah, looks like he made the decision.
Robin has become a very aggressive farmer recently.
Yeah. And, now that Matt's been changed, don't know if there's a better farmer than Perrin.
Valid point. Especially if he can get his hands on a Bury the Dead or two. But already with a decent advantage over the other players. 10 points ahead.
Yeah. Moving up to Jengai Pass. Matt is looking for.
Don't think Matt's sure either.
Looking like a tier 1 military.
Tier River's longbow. Not a bad one to find.
For sure.
I mean, that's pretty much as good as you could ask for.
Yep. And it's one of the ones Matt can play too. So.
Yeah. Turns on the Borderlands training in hand.
And peeking at the tier 1 action. Moving to Ilion.
Picks up awards and a guide in the people. That's fantastic.
Definitely.
Turns on the old treaties in our hands and an extra channeling. Always good.
Yep.
Also, the wards can just be used to get some tier 2 enemies off the top of the deck, so Matt can't tier up.
Yeah. Although Matt can always. I guess moving to Tyrant's Gap is
A journey.
Yeah.
And it looks like Nynaeve decided to reactivate Abu Dar with Val and Luke at that turn.
Yep. So I guess not making my way to
No.
Henrik.
Not really sure what the plan is here on Santa.
I think this is. I don't know if it's a trap or not, but thinking that there's like a quick way to do it and a long way to do it that's like guaranteed to work, and like a lot of us just go for the one that would be quicker if it works out, and then we wonder why we're just stuck doing nothing for like 7 turns.
Maybe that's the difference between a good Nynaeve and a bad Nynaeve. Like,
Maybe.
Is the longer way really that long? She could have ambushed over there by now and picked it up.
Yeah.
She could have walked over there by now and picked it up. Picked up some weaves on the way.
Yeah.
Finally does drop the ambush on Critter.
So...
Oh, was it? I'm sorry,
I don't
it's
know.
just because it's...
Oh, no, it is on...
No, it's on Critter.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he's forgotten there's a shield in the discard pile?
Maybe. David Hanlon.
Well, she is currently on 10.
Oh, right. For some reason I thought that was Nynaeve swinging it. And I was...
But she can get an extra 3 from Pavara and an extra...
She can get an extra 1 from anyone.
5.
Yeah, up to 5, right?
Yeah,
but like,
so
I mean,
she
she
gets
just needs 1.
18, but I don't think she can
Oh,
get
for it to double up. Yeah. I just assumed she wouldn't be able
20.
to double up yet.
Double up. What do you mean?
I just assumed she couldn't get to 20 yet.
Oh, yeah. She's on 18. She can get to 18. It's kind of unfortunate.
Well, you can always just tap 1 to beat him normally, drop the longbow, go back to Shanghai Pass.
Oh, 100%.
Like
100%.
I guess are there any tier 2 shadow spawn? I don't think there are, right?
Golem, Dark Hounds.
Right, the Dark Hounds.
Yeah, and the Golem.
Yeah, but the Golem's already, like, hefty.
Probably just trying to figure out the best way to do it. I think it's probably Hammer. Or maybe get a disarm. But Arm's fine too.
Oh. Tap it. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from tapping more to get extra combat strength if you want to.
Well, there's no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, she has.
Yeah.
Guess she wants to level.
Yeah. I think tapping him hard, then... I mean, Santa hasn't shown that he wants to go to grab the shield, but...
Yeah, that actually makes
an
sense.
extra barrier.
Yeah. I like that. But then I think you just do that rather than leveling up the Aram. I don't think you care about leveling up the Aram.
Yeah, I think... I don't know.
Still,
Yeah.
killing this, especially if she only loses 2 troops for the pleasure, is going to be fantastic.
Yep.
There goes the longboat. Target for Rand now. Oh, you mean with a compelling argument? Yeah. No, I can see that. Compelling argument on Bavara now is very tasty.
It's from... Sorry, from Parent?
From Rand.
Oh. Did Rand pick one up?
No, but he could.
Oh.
Icicle in the chat saying he'd go for compelling argument if he was Ali. And yeah,
Fair.
I think I probably would too.
I mean, you only... I guess you need 2 followers anyway. Unless you...
Not really. Not if you have a level 8 Pavara.
No, but I mean... I'm saying... Like, she has the old treaties in hand already, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
so she doesn't really need to. Right, I get you.
did they kill the... Okay.
But she's not tier 2 yet herself, either.
Right. I mean, you could always just, like, old treaties in tier 1 after you have the... If you compel the Bavara, too.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't need to, though, right? She's got wards in hand, she has a refresh in hand.
Okay.
So...
I didn't know how much she had. So, yeah,
well, she's got 2
definitely
channeling
need to.
levels at the moment. She could get a 3rd from the refresh as well, though. So she could wards this turn, move towards Haddon Merc, pick up a compelling argument eventually, and then follow it with a refresh, and that would be 18.
Yep.
But she's still only tier 1 anyway, so she would also have to get to Jangai Pass.
Very true.
She may just be confident with the old trees.
Oh.
It's cheaper. Well, actually, it's not cheaper, is it?
Yeah, the light is the same cost. And he's looking for a tier 2 weave.
Finds a mask of
Mask of
mirrors. Not bad. Nothing to pair it with just yet, but unless she wants to cast an old treatise with it. I guess that could be an option, yeah. That's an option. What am I talking about?
One thing I've always thought of, like, I haven't really been able to explore it much, but I always thought it'd be super fun to attach a Mask of Mirrors to a channeling follower, and then you can just play any card.
Yeah, that is interesting. Never thought of that myself. That makes sense for Rand as well.
Yep.
Has a bunch of channeling followers usually that are sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah. Moved to Admiric. I did not see what he picked up.
Perrin picked up a compelling argument.
Oh.
Might be looking at that Pavara himself.
Or maybe he wants to nab the Val. Maybe not. I don't know. Matt looking for something at tier 2. Skill? Distamar?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Stops
that
there,
one's
so.
not a... Primitive for Murder isn't one of the fun ones.
Yeah. I mean,
Fun,
you could kill
fun
a Val
against
and
that.
Luca.
Yeah.
Can kill a Rodell at some point. Kill an Androl at some point. It's got targets, but it doesn't get used very often.
Yeah, especially like I wonder what they were, what critter was looking for when they when they went there.
Honestly, I don't think she had anything in mind. I think she just saw, I have a high level Daystamar. I'll go for that.
Oh.
I don't think she's used Daystamar cards enough to know what the range is. From what I've seen of it. But I might be wrong. And Santa is going for the old tree, is using...
Hatch.
Yeah, we have to assume he's going for Androll, but... Could be a different target in mind.
Could definitely afford any of them if he wants to. So.
Oh, Aiel.
Ooh, that is
Odd.
oh Terrabonner.
Oh.
Okay, then why did I guess he just stopped to type to you.
Ah! Flips them both somehow.
The Angel.
Yes, there is only one Tarrabona. Or Tarrabona. If you type Tarrabona in Tabletop Simulator chat, it senses it.
Pretty.
Yeah. Not interested in that one. We'll save the resources for Androll. Could pick up both, to be fair. I would have recruited the Courier there.
Yeah. Even I don't know how good like a tier 1 plot is, but 7 military.
Solid.
Yeah. Maybe just I guess that since Nynaeve picks him up, that compelling argument for parents coming out.
Yeah, but why would Parent care about Fury Creed?
No, what? No, the Angel. He doesn't need Angel either, but
Oh,
you might want Angel.
I'm confused.
I was just saying it's another target for the compelling argument that Parent picked up.
The Androll.
That's all. Yeah.
Right. Thought you were on about Fury Creed.
No. I'm moving to Carrion.
Yeah, Robin looking at a well-turned carbs, double learning the craft, compelling argument, coercion, the last embrace. Matt, an expert flourish, Borderlands training, framed for murder, careful word. Rand has old trees, ambush, refresh, killed in battle, wards, and a messenger. Nynaeve just with the smooth skirts in hand.
Oh, there's that Dark Hound back in Carrion.
Shadow Spawn's gonna come in handy now.
Yeah.
Borderlands training. So she is in a city, so the Darkhound pack's on 12. And right now she's on 11. She could get an extra...
I think she can just barely do it.
5 from the Borderlands training would put her on 16. And then she can tap 5 people and she'd be on 21.
She only has 3 people available.
No,
plus the Pavara. No, they're tapped. There's only 4 that aren't untapped.
1, 2, 3. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was...
But I think she just barely squeaks in.
No. She can kill it. She can't get to 20.
She can't get to 22?
No. Well, she's on 11. This puts her on
16.
Yeah.
And
she
then,
can only get another 4. That's 20.
And then, well, no, because Pavara's plus 3, right?
It's only against Dark Friends.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, personally, I would have just tapped a couple guys rather than playing the Borderlands training, but she wants the extra level, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, the only like thing to save it for would be like for the Shadow Haran, and what are the chances, right? So we'll level with it now.
Yeah, yeah. Good point. Good point. I mean, I'd contemplate saving it for a golem to try and hit, you know, because you want to use it to hit tier 3 potentially.
That's true. If you're going to be going up to Tyrant's Gap anyway, then you might as well. But...
Oh yeah, all the Dark Arm back again, yeah. And an Expert Flourish came through at the end there as well. Tossing the Framed for Murder. Picks up a Forgotten Tomes. Pretty good. And of course, you'll get another level from this Dark Arm pack as well. It's, Oh my god, I haven't done a poll today. Anth, why haven't you reminded me to do a poll?
I'm rusty. Matt, Expert Flourish, ran after killing the Dark Hounds. Only left with one troop now, so... Plenty of points, though, jumping into the lead.
Yeah. Decent levels, too. Like, how often do you see a map with levels like that?
Yeah, for sure. Hasn't done the toss that I've seen.
Oh, I've seen a couple. He just tossed a second ago. That's how he got the Forgotten Tomes.
Just haven't been paying attention.
Tossed the what's it called? Frame for Murder. Really going for a shield? Interesting.
The shield. Just for insurance, I guess. Although...
I think she's looking to get another channel in and kill Andrew.
Maybe. There's no harm in it. And get you to 10 with the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Drop you in the ambush.
Plus the compelling argument's not there yet, so...
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. No Forsaken gone just yet. So as of the moment, Nynaeve has just hit tier 3. But Perrin, Matt both at tier 2 and Rand still at tier 1. As is often the case.
Okay. Did Santa play? Okay, see?
So he moved to Kyrian and recruited Androl.
Yeah, but did he pay 3 or?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think he might not. Yeah, he had a lot of resources. Because I was saying he could recruit Furyk and Androl.
Sure.
It looks like he just paid for a Dace to Mahal level as well. There's the compelling argument coming through. I have to assume on Androl might not be the target after that shield just got picked up, though. It says Santa, I have a smooth skirts, and I have a feeling that well-turned calves is going to come right back. We'll see.
Yeah.
No. Robin saying, I just want the level. It's probably going to die anyway.
Yeah, especially with the shield out. Now that he knows it, anyway. Although, oh, maybe he won't get a use out of it. Valley shields this turn.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I think that shield's coming out right now. Cray playing a Forgotten Tomes. Looking at the weave pile? There's nothing interesting in there. Just left with a careful word in hand. We'll see what else she picks to accompany it. Looks like a Borderlands training. Taking that back.
Matt?
Yeah. Pulled it out.
Taking the conscripts. I guess, it's a way to level military.
Okay.
Maybe he's going up to the Dark Count pack.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Maybe gonna go to Tywin's Gap. Ali probably gonna pop that shield. Goes for the old trees. Guessing she went for Maena. Yeah, there is the green sister. Rand with 100% of the poll votes. Hello.
Good for him. Not afford the Elida.
He's tier 1.
Oh, right. So did he healed treaties for the tier 1? Or he just picked her up?
Healed trees.
Oh. I don't know if I agree with that.
How did Nynaeve get there? Oh, Androl. So dumb. Hey, so Santa wants to refill his hand with some weaves? It looked like he was tapping the scene at once there. Nope, goes for tier 2 cards.
Yep.
Picks up some absolute garbage.
I think being the first to tier 3, I would have just gone for the tier 3 weaves. Assuming there's plenty of stuff in the discard and whatnot too. Moving to Dervalin. It's been a while since the character's been flipped. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I kind of feel like she must be making her way towards Tywin's Gap herself.
She doesn't have much combat strength at the minute anyway. Sitting on a lot of favor.
Yeah, that is a big old stack there. Perhaps wants to get her hands on a few more followers before really digging for a fight. I think I can get away with a coffee break. Can you cope on your own for a few minutes? And? Okay, looks like I'm coping on my own for a few minutes.
Oh, sorry, I just tried to figure out what the heck was going on.
Oh, I thought you disappeared. Crit is just thinking. And it looks like she's using a careful word to recruit someone, maybe Furyk Creed.
I think I would have just taken Salmanis, personally. I guess it's +1 combat strength either way, the other Kyrianen. Who's your Matt?
Yeah. She doesn't have any other Kyrianen at the minute, and I think the rationale is recycling this careful word with him.
Makes sense. You could also grab a coercion and snag the EM.
Yeah,
Or something.
that too.
I think there's a coercion in there, yeah.
Yeah. I was just asking if you could cup on your own for a couple minutes if I go and make a coffee.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you. I've only had one today.
So, Rand. Rand, playing words. Look what Rand has seen, but just Emery in the bin. It's the only enemy. Moving to tier, getting some more troops. Flipping over Martin. Probably doesn't care about him. Got the 10 troops. Don't remember if she has a skimming in hand or not, so she might be able to just go over to Genkai Pass a couple turns, but we'll see. Nynaeve taking something from the weave pile. As Perrin recruits Altima. Must have some level 7 Days to Mark card he wants to play. Or, I don't know. Critter and Travan probably deciding between bouncing a Carrion, building up the combat strength, or just going right over to Faldara. Or Falmaran, sorry. That is what she's doing. Moving through the Trolloc. Losing a troop, gaining a troop. Gaining a point. Hasn't gained it yet. Oh, there we go. Now you see where she's going with the character. Could pick up someone cheap like Talonvor. We know the next tier 1's also not an enemy, so it's safe if she wants to take the risk there. Going right for a tier 2. My god. She will be able to afford that if she wants. Rand will not be affording that for a while, so no pressure to take it yet. Will not be picking up the Magon. Rand moves to Mayan. Oh.
Oh god.
Man. Building up the favor.
Oh, I thought the stream had died. YouTube's got an error at me.
Huh. Oh, still going.
Yeah. So it's not maintaining enough video. Oh, I guess I didn't move for a while. Maybe that was it.
Set moving back up to Tyrant's Gap. Right, LVRN.
Sorry, what have I missed? Catch me up real quick.
Perrin bought Altima, presumably to play some level 7 Days to Mark card.
Mm-hmm.
Nynaeve just went to Feldar and back.
Coercion.
It is coercion. I guess to grab the angel.
So Nynaeve's farming.
Nynaeve's farming. Picking up.
Matt's making his way towards Tywin's Gap, but
Yep.
doesn't have a lot going on at the minute. And
Yeah, coercion was for the
Ali
angel.
is in my end. She does have an end to the
Ali
ways in hand.
A Magon was flipped, but and she's like a ways away from Favorize from getting it. But yeah.
Okay. A few developments then. Mid game's shaking out here.
Hot?
Yeah, I did not leave enough space for milk. So it's both very full, very hot, and very strong. I made a double shot so that I didn't have to disappear again and make another coffee. I usually only make a single.
Peeking at tier 1. Something they already knew. Don't know what it was, though.
It's a Malaine. Perhaps just nervous checking it was still there. Still there, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that will put her on 18 channel and still only tier 1 though. Can't flip the tier 3 until she leaves Jangai Pass.
Yep.
Plenty of troops ready though.
She just has Enter the Ways, right? She doesn't have a skimmy?
Correct. She's next to Hadam Merc. So Hadam Merc skimming might be better than Enter the Ways, given the small size of her party. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, I thought somebody just tried to do a compelling argument on Rand. I saw money being doled out, and I was like...
That's just for the Malaine.
Yep.
We're all good.
My bad. Me being dumb. Did that coercion go through? It did. So Androl is in Robin's party now. He's still a way away from, like, he had such a strong start, and he's still only on 13.
He still has sitting on those 2 learning the crafts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and the Forgotten Tomes. But,
like, he's gonna be dropping everything now.
He's slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
Messing around with the Androl, really.
Yeah.
If anybody's in chat, can you let us know how the quality is? Because it's still saying poor on my end, and I'm just concerned about it. As I always am, if you know me by now.
I'm not picking up the Beltway.
No. Real no use for it now. Do you ever forget that a mug has a handle?
Sorry?
Do you ever forget that a mug has a handle?
What?
Like, I don't know. Sometimes I forget that my coffee mug has a handle on it.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yes or no would have been fine.
I don't usually forget that things have handles.
Huh. Must just be me. That's sort of stalling out a bit as well.
Yeah.
It's giving Rand and Nynaeve more of a chance to get ahead. Nynaeve with a full hand, but it's a pretty bad one. Framed for murder, The Right Rumours, Horn of Valyr, Mask of Mirrors, Raleigh, Green Man, Political Distraction, Search Pie. Fuck all.
Matt buying the Icon before it can. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point.
And the end of the way it is going through for Ali. She will have to sacrifice Beslan. Move straight up to Carrion. It's probably quicker, isn't it?
Yeah. A little bit. I think it's a turn faster.
If only she had a backflip. Eben Hop will the flip. Would be extra security if she could afford it.
Yeah.
Looks like Nynaeve's just farming some more.
Yeah, looks like she's farming LVRN.
Yeah, been there a couple times, perhaps, when I went on...
She went there once while you were gone.
I mean, she refilled her hand in the process, basically, farming it a couple times, because she was empty-handed for a minute.
Yep.
But yeah, her hand is absolutely terrible, and...
What's she doing to beat LVRN?
I honestly don't know.
Did she just have like 7 troops? I wasn't paying attention. I guess so.
Oh, so this is a change. This is a recent change that I completely forgot I did. Alviarin is -5 to Nynaeve.
Oh, right.
Because I realised that Nynaeve didn't have someone who was -5. And everyone else did. So I made it Alviarin.
Right. Makes sense.
I mean, I thought that too. Until Santa started farming it, and now I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, 3 actions is a lot for like a tier 3 for 1 troop.
It's only 6 points, so it's not too many points.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just needs 2 troops to kill.
Switches in Feltar every time.
Yeah. So it essentially, what it is 2 cards and 3 points a turn. That's what it equals out to. You say, if I keep repeating this cycle, I am drawing 2 cards a turn and gaining 3 points a turn.
I'm looking for military recruits. Pretty good.
Yeah.
For 3 military minutes.
It's fine. I mean, generally as Rand, it's just nice to have cards that aren't reactions or battle cards. Stuff that you can play whenever you want to play it. So...
Yeah.
Yes, Nynaeve did finally manage to pick up Val and Luca. This draw's not much better. Riverboat to go with the cover me and unfolding the fan that she drew last turn. Discarding.
And running the craft.
Finally.
Now at 17.
8 + 9. Yep. got Forgotten Tomes, that'll probably be the last level. Wards coming through? No. Might go into Tywin's Gap. I'm not sure she's going to have enough to doubly slay the Dark Arm pack. Does have 2 arms. See if there's any other better targets in there for her. There's a David Hanlon. There's a Jarrett Biter. She can get to 17.
She can. Yeah, she can get to 17.
She's on 9. She can get +5 from
Yeah, it's exactly
her
17.
people and +8 with Pavara. In total. Yeah. Perfect Mondo. Wow. As long as she sees it. I assume she does. It seems very carefully planned and executed to me, because it's something I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks that she can't play the 2 arms.
Well, she keeps Creddy, he can play it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So uses Pavara, assumably, for her own ability.
Yep.
+5 followers. Get her all the way.
Has 2 disarms in there too.
Yeah.
I would put that on the fire, I think. Get a level 9 channel in case you drop blossoms or something.
I don't know. I think it's pocket change at this point, in it, yeah. She could actually get 3 disarms.
Yep.
Decides not to.
I'm just pointing out the disarm, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Do that for your opponents if you want. Not a move I'd make, but Santa there pinging his opponent's triggers to remind her. Good etiquette, I guess. It's a move I'd make in a casual game every single time. Just not in a league game. It looks like Val and Luke has won. Pretty well executed game here from Creo. It almost makes it feel like she's been practicing. But I know she hasn't been. What the fuck? Maybe she's been watching back at games? I think she said she was sick as well, like with Corona, so very well played. Plays the 2 arms with Fury Creed and tosses Notoriety. Draws an Execution.
Oh. Could have had that up turn.
Yeah. Didn't need it anyway. She will be hitting tier 3 and joining Nynaeve at the winner's table.
That's Sally's turn.
She'll be in tier 3 as well?
Yeah.
And then next turn, Perrin's playing Forgotten Tomes. What a noob! Hour and 20 minutes in this game, yet to see a Forsaken.
Slow and steady.
Studying past games. Also, maybe the tier video. Yeah, maybe the tier video is helpful. I don't know. Did anyone watch that? Did you watch, Chris? Just spent the night analysing the tier list that we posted afterwards. Maybe she knew she wanted to play Matt, and Matt likes followers. Here are all the followers ranked. Can't really go wrong, can you? That being said, she wouldn't have picked up Fury Creed or Milan if that was the case.
Santa using Mask of Mirrors to discard Angel. Framing him for murder.
Sure. Like comes to the Forgotten Tomes. Rand sat on a healthy 16 troops along with the 7 she already has. Puts her on 23 plus 4 from a tier 3 ability. 27. Potential combat strength. Don't know if she peaked at the tier 3 deck yet.
I do not know.
I've bought Sorelia, Chris. I bought Sorelia before and used her for Heavier Than a Mountain.
It's happened once or twice.
Yeah, it's not often, but it happens. Every now and then. Last Embrace. Discarded for Perrin, I think. Oh no, he did actually play it. So who died? Oh, it was the Androl. We were just talking about that. Oh,
delayed reaction. Or maybe, I don't know if he still played the Forgotten Tomes or not. Rand peeking at the 2-3. Sally, Matt just moved down to Feldara.
Ah! Press the wrong key. It's a lane.
Not bad, but
I'm always looking for. Matt'll be happy to see it, though, I imagine.
Yeah.
When
Matt
it does eventually get flipped.
coins.
Yeah, but he's probably got a few Andorans, right?
He's got a couple. 3, 4. Yeah.
Rand looking for a tier 3 weave, probably. Yep, finds a spine portal. Perhaps not quite ideal. It's never bad though, is it, right? Like, you always play it.
Yep.
It gives you an extra turn to rotate as well. The knowledge is never bad.
Yep. I need killing Alviarin again. Gonna be picking up Mask of Mirrors.
Looking to see if there's anything else in there yet. Hint, there isn't, because you haven't been going to Tarwin's Gap. Come on, Santa. Keeps drawing tier 2 cards that he can't play.
Yeah. Like, I just go through tier 3. At least you'll find, like, eventually you'll find, like,
Yeah.
a good, like a Blossoms or a Deathgate, right? Instead of just...
Well, he hasn't drawn a single weave so far from the tier 2 deck. It's just been red and yellow. And grey.
It's funny.
The odd bit of pink or green that's too high level for him. If he just wants to keep bashing his head against that wall, 3 points a turn is not worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
Shanghai Pass guarantees some tier 3. Like, eventually you'll... I don't know. We'll see what happens once someone kills a Forsaken, right?
Mm. Yeah, Rand is sitting on a lot of troops right now. Probably looking for a fight very soon. Especially with an extra card in hand from Jengai past last turn as well. It's like a Dark-Hound pack for Matt. Just wants to farm some extra points here. Ooh, Critter, a Spy Network. She is one level away from it, but she also has a political distraction.
Ooh.
I don't think she do that. She couldn't have drawn that this turn. Must have been last turn. Perhaps not ready for a Forsaken fight, but wants to catch up on the score track. Rand still sat on 1 point. Can't be too happy about that.
Yeah.
Could jump over everybody at any minute if he finds a fight.
Yeah.
Not gonna if he just leaves that lane on top though, because Santa's certainly not digging for it.
Yep. But just hope that Perrin eventually does.
Yeah, I was just going over to look at him. He does have 14 troops in a minute, so if he jumped this turn to Falmer, he'd be on 25. It's reasonable enough to start flipping, especially if you don't think it's an enemy, because Rand's already shown that he's not interested in it.
Just have to hope that someone stops farming and goes for the kill bitch.
If they don't, then I will just end the game after 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just... If it gets to 4 hours, I'll alt F4.
Good to know.
Santa direct messaged me. Where are all the channeling cards?
Nah, I'm not your two deck.
In fucking Jangai Pass, you waste, man. Hope you see that when you watch it back. DMing me. You don't get to enter my private messages. Not quite sure what's happening right now.
I don't know. I didn't see where Perrin did. Or is it not Perrin? Did not.
I didn't see what Perrin did. Did he tree song Aerith?
No, he already had Aerith.
Yeah, Santa is very, very stubborn. He will say, I'm going to do it this way and it's going to work. I'll point out why it's not going to work. And then he'll say, it'll be fine. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then continue to do it despite the fact that it's not working.
Wow. Something.
Yeah. I mean, I have to rag on these people because at the end of the day, they are the best players we have. So if I'm not going to disrespect them, who is?
Matt tossing Spy Network?
Disagree.
Yeah.
Fortunately for him, he picked up another Spy Network with the draw.
What,
It appears to be Icicle, yeah.
Did he fight? Did Matt fight the Dark-Hound pack again?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because he overtook Nynaeve on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Leveled a couple of times. Doesn't have the Borderlands strain in hand anymore, so I guess he played it and used the tier 3 to save troops. Yeah, tossing Spy Network is absurd. Maybe next we need to do an abilities tier list.
That'd take
We might have to do
a
it
lot.
by tier.
Yeah.
After how the last one went.
There's more actions and everything.
Yeah, there's more actions. One of the categories, probably around A level, has to be Hadden Merkable.
Oh,
It's definitely a category, if a card is Hadden Merkable or not.
Dragon dying. Don't know why.
Who was it? Who had my gun?
Matt.
Shield? Shield from Rand.
Oh,
Wanted the extra channeling so he can play the Spine Portal, I'm guessing.
fair enough.
Nynaeve picks up a Mashadar. Hello. Oh, that'd be great for her. It would be better if anyone else had a decent weave in their hand. But... what?
Yeah. That's just funny.
Yeah, it's great for her.
See
She
that.
has 9 cards in hand, but they're all terrible.
Yeah, no, it's just he's gonna play the Mashadar, see that there's no one has any channeling cards.
Oh, and then be sad.
That's what you get.
Yeah. Where are all the channeling cards? Yeah. In Jagai Pastel.
And picking up Heaven Hop will after jumping to Meridon. Maybe he does think there's a tier 3 enemy on top that's just really big. I don't know. It's like...
Seems odd. I know you don't know the contents of Ali's hand, but you have to assume that, like, if it's a fight...
Yeah, I mean, you know that they're sitting on
if
25.
If she couldn't take a fight, then she would have been trying more actively to find a way to take one, if there was one there.
Yeah.
Imagine Crit's just moving back to Valdara on this turn, unless she wants to go over the Spy Network, but I don't think she can take a tier 3 fight, especially not with half of her followers.
Yeah.
In different rotations.
Moving to Valdara. Drawing a tier 3 action.
The Tower of Genji.
Oh. Ways away from playing that.
Couple of levels away.
Maybe not a ways away if she keeps farming Dark Hounds.
Yeah. No targets in there currently anyway that'd be any good. I suppose Androl's in there, right? Must have missed him.
Androl is in there.
It's not bad.
Definitely not bad.
Put the target on his back, but...
Rand playing the spying portal. I would have thought he'd just rip off the Elaine first. Who knows what'll happen? Well, I guess we do know what 2 of the people are probably doing, but one of those is drawing cards still. I don't know.
I think Santa's Mashadar and not drawing cards.
Robin canceling it with the Foxhead Medallion.
Interesting. And I think the Mashadar's going to get a well-turned card from Robin.
Well,
nope,
not doing it this
I'm
turn.
wrong.
Yeah, it's probably going to be thrown away.
If it is, that's real disappointing, because his hand is garbage. Oh. So it looks like he's fighting her and trying to 2 arms, but that caught a well-turned cards. The Mask of Mirrors. So I think they're confused about what happens here.
He was trying to Mask Mirrors the two arms
Yeah, but the Mask of Mirrors got cancelled.
with a cut weave. Oh, Wilton Cavs.
With the well-turned cards, yeah.
Okay. I guess you could cancel either. Oh no, right? Because
But now Chris can't well-turn cards the Mashadar.
yep.
And Santa drew nothing.
Still looking at tier twos.
Yep.
Or do you mean like literally drew nothing?
He drew fuck all.
Okay.
Fuck all relevant.
So I don't get why he's still looking at tier two. Like your other ones aren't high enough to play.
You kind of just have to assume
it's high enough to tier 3, right? So
you have to assume at this point that he's just bad at the game. Too much?
can't say that.
Why?
It's mean.
Well, he keeps doing the same thing and it's not working.
But as the number of cards goes down, eventually it will work, right?
Sure, it's a very Two Rivers way to look at it.
Robin playing the old treaties. Gonna grab up the
Rodell.
Yeah. Only one card in hand.
Yeah, and it's
Saves
Two Rivers
one, kills
Longbow.
it. Oh, it's not the one. Oh, right. Wilton Cow's got fizzled two arms.
Yep. We'll see if Krita tries to farm again or if she's given up on that plan. You're gonna keep farming? I'll keep farming. Mine's better than yours. Mine gets me levels. Levels are fungible. Bad cards aren't.
Oh, now Alviarn.
Never mind. Mine's the same as yours.
Can he even take Alviarn? Oh, yeah, he can.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, he has the. Oh, no, execution doesn't work.
Just
Did Santa end up winning that argument that you guys had though about whether you can play the persecution or execution or whatever it was?
I can't remember the argument.
It was an elite game. He wanted to play execution against somebody. And you're like, oh, it wouldn't work. And he's like, yeah, but I could play it for the level anyway. And then at the time he said no. But...
Huh. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. That's just how I evaluated that in the current situation. So the way I see it is, she plays the execution. It gains 8 combat strength versus a dark friend, but she's not fighting a dark friend.
Right.
In the end, she just taps a couple of people, like she probably should have done anyway. But if she wanted to level, then I guess then it's fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
Robin is usually the tower and gap farmer, the game extender. Farm defender. Real West Ender. Don't know why I keep rhyming today. But whatever I said in the intro, I'm going to have to watch back. Because I can't remember it, but it was fire.
I also don't remember it.
Best commentator this side of the equator. That's what it was. I don't even know which side of the equator I'm on. I think I'm north. Is it north and south?
North. Yeah, it's north and south.
Rand, Bob. He's on 1 point. Just a measly one.
Matt drawing. 3 tier 3s, I guess.
Yeah, it was a Tarveren, a Teleranriod, and for the greater good.
Great cards that you can't play.
Yes.
Well, not yet, anyway.
I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sure. And not sure what Matt's waiting for. Tossing the greater good. Or just discarding. Yeah, just discarding it.
Ali peeking at a tier 3. It's Davran
Still
Bashir.
Oh no, it got shuffled, right?
Yeah, it got shuffled because of the old treaties.
I decided to discard the greater good. Ali practicing.
Yeah, not many followers to play it with anyway.
Yeah, but
Kind of worry about someone else playing it.
yeah. Although there is basically just Perrin. I guess Rand has some leadership, but no one else has leadership followers, so
Kind of
I guess
surprised we
it's
haven't
not.
seen that Mashdar come out yet. Fighting Dirty picked up for Santa, maybe that has something to do with it.
Tossing the treasury raid. Perrin playing the Troopers longbow. Bunny's going somewhere.
Trollocs. 3 Trollocs.
Yeah. Drawing a 2/3.
Yeah, want something to discard to the Rodell. He found an adaptable plan, so that's 8 extra combat strength. Figures it's enough to start digging. Davran Bashir, of course, the flip we already peeked at. Matt more than likely moving back to Faldara this turn. It feels weird to be putting my faith in Robin to finish the game.
Yeah. Feels backwards.
This can't be right.
Matt dropping a political distraction. Maybe, well, be weird time to do this buy network. Unless they want to make sure that there aren't enemies on top. Which would be a weird flex.
Yeah, Icicle. Someone flipped to tier 3. Finally fucking happened. New Paul. Going up now in the chat.
Someone flipped a tier 3 pool.
The tier 3s apparently don't want tier 3 fights, Paul. So, is this a political distraction into Spy Network?
Maybe. Matt is troopless though.
Or conscripts?
Yeah, concepts would be good. I mean, it could play Spy Network and just make sure no enemies are on top.
Yeah.
Farming.
Just annoy people.
Yeah. Really push to that 4-hour mark.
Maybe this is a new strategy by the players to eliminate me from League by starvation. If they just keep the game going, eventually, I will starve.
Very true. Should have thought about that before, at the invitational.
Might take a bit too much in and R in to fully pull off. Well, let's see what this peak is. It's a lane.
Oh.
I wish I had an effect board. I need to figure out how to wire up a MIDI device with drum pads so that I can do just sound effects. So when something like that happens, I can make it go, you know.
Yeah.
Or step in. Just on the stream, not for the players. Don't want to give shit like that away.
Ali, go ahead and recruit the lane. Can't afford it though.
Yeah, not with those people. Exhausted.
She can't afford her to begin with, right? Or does she
well,
have
she would. Ice Die would be cheaper.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, she still only has
Still
5
not
coins,
enough, though, yeah. So that would be a double wah wah wah.
Alright, back to Santa.
For now, you have to deal with vocalized sound effects.
God.
What? And would you prefer none at all?
Is that an option?
Here comes the Mashida.
Did he tap Val and Luca, or did he use the Mashida?
He used the Mashida.
Oh, he's gonna get to see all those non-weaves come out.
Yep. Yep. Can't tether, and if you don't have the levels, Matt.
Yeah.
He's looking through for the weaves. He's looking for the weaves. Where are they? Where are the weaves?
Yeah.
He's gonna be looking a long time.
Well, I guess Rand can't complain about that. Not a single weave dropped, so.
Hey, if anyone's watching this stream who knows how to set up a soundboard that'll work with OBS, hit me up. And yeah, that might have been the first Mashida we've actually seen on camera. So, big up Santa for the amount of times I've said I want to see a Mashida. That's the first one. Robin goes for a couple of tier 2s and a tier 3. He picked up a heavier than a mountain, so that will be discarded to the Rodell when he's ready. Challenge Honor and Cut Waves the other two, not too great.
Yeah. Stop an Arrows of Fire if one ever gets pulled out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's drawing tier 1s at this point. It was Santa in 9th Seed that played Mashida.
Matt went down to Valdara. Taking a tier 3.
Impressive display. Recruit any follower in the Tavern row for free. 9 skill though. Keeps just drawing those skill cards when digging for the tier 3s. So unfortunate. Run back to Jangai Pass. So imagine she's looking for a tier 3 weave.
Yep.
I'll do it. Oh. Is that?
Got the Flame Tar out.
Yeah, that was not the one she was looking for. I'm trying to help.
Last one.
Yeah. Oh, which follower? I'm guessing Val and Luca played it.
Oh, the meta.
He was
all tapped.
No.
Tapped political distraction, or was one?
I don't know. You missed the Mashadar. And now he's picking up some good cards. Turn Cloaks, Mask of Mirrors, Blood Knife Ring. What 3 to draw? Oh, the Mask of Mirrors was from the discard card after he picked up the Blood Knife Ring.
Yep.
So he'll be able to Mask of Mirrors that Blood Knife onto somebody else's follower. Perhaps the Rodell if it's up at the time. I'll investigate it on the replay icicle. Critter looks like she is consulting her Mind Palace to figure out if this is actually getting her anywhere. I mean, to be fair, both Matt and Nynaeve have built a sizable lead. Like, even a Shaidar Haran right now would leave Ali in 3rd. You know?
Yes. Yep. She can swing it to get
Looks like Matt's going for the LVR, and this time makes sense. You need to refill after that Mashadar.
Yep.
I don't know if Critter has a Man Palace. You can ask her if you want, Chris. If you're looking for a job. Yeah, Icicle, it kind of is in a way, but it's like it's bugging me in the back of my head that I think he did do that without a follower, but I don't think it was intentional on his behalf, and it's the sort of thing that reveals so much information that you can't really undo it in hindsight. But it does kind of make it better, yeah. Cheeky. As much as I hate it.
recruiting Damer Flynn. Well, he'll be able to play Blossoms if he gets it.
How do you recruit Damer Flynn?
In Banderup.
It's Matt's turn.
It's not Matt's turn. It just became Matt's turn now, right? I assume.
Maybe he hadn't flipped a character and forgot. Robin does do that sometimes. Yeah, I don't think Santa's goal was to cheat there. That wasn't in his motives.
The damn piece won't go in. Matt Tossin.
Mm-hmm. Get rid of that impressive display. Picks up 4 tier 3s. An impressive display, assassinate, Nightflower, glass columns.
Bunch of trash.
I mean, the Nightflower would be good if she can get that skill up, but...
Yeah. Just don't see that happening. Well, maybe if she keeps farming eventually, but hopefully it doesn't go that long.
That's a Balthamel. He
Well,
won't be alive for very long, I don't imagine.
no. Like, on the one hand, for Rand, like, that's so small, but on the other hand, like...
It's so small that it doesn't expend your resources.
Yeah.
You still have a sizable stack of troops left afterwards, and the ability to...
Yeah, and you keep
tier 3. Yeah.
Whatnot.
Not that you have any cards, but... Get some resources, good for the last battle. No reason not to take the Balthamel here.
Yeah. Or for that lane, if Rand's still interested in them.
Yeah. Only one Andoran at the moment, though, so...
Yeah. I don't think I'd recruit her, but if she was thinking about it before, maybe she still is.
It's a fair point. I mean, if she had a form circle in hand, I'd get it completely. 100%. Ah, the old days when you were just learning how to farm Paddonfane with Persecution, and didn't realise that Tywin's Gap was actually a place you could go.
Do you remember, like, on the first days of Fane Farm, when Robin and I were, like, complaining about it? Back with...
Yeah, I pioneered it.
I know. I mean, that doesn't mean you remember it, though. That was
Well, I remember it fondly.
I don't remember it fondly.
It made you miserable, both of you.
Yeah, it was
How
terrible.
can I not remember it fondly?
You're a bad person.
I mean, since it's made me very miserable, for what it's worth. Samael flipped now. The tier 3s are finally ripping, and they are not afraid to fight.
Yeah,
Both.
Just annihilates.
Yeah, both Perrin and Rand giving themselves a bit of a foot back in the game. Not as much of one for Rand as it is for Perrin.
3 Forsaken left still.
However, Rand does still have more left over than Perrin in this case.
Yeah.
Although the Rodell is there as well, so I don't actually know if that is true. So that Rodell could get thrown into a Blood Knife, Mask of Mirrors.
Yeah.
If Santa decides to grow some balls. Correct, move it to Faldara. See what Dex chooses to draw from this time. Tier 3 again, it's another skill card. Teleron Riot. Oh.
Rand peeking at the tier 3.
Sent her a love heart in DMs. I should have gone with a hug, but I was thinking fast.
See if Rand thinks I can...
I didn't see what the peak was, because I was sending Crit love. I mean, I think she needed it.
Oh, so can Rand... It's not a fight. Bear line. Picking up bear line.
Yeah, picked up a Season Destroy as well from the draw.
Having some trouble. Season Destroy's military, right?
That's actually not a bad shout, Ice. Yeah, Season Destroy's mill. Big X mill. Yeah, but she could just like kill Darkhan Pack a couple times as well. I don't think you need to stoop so low as Wyram and Santiago. If you thought 3 points a turn was bad, try 1.5 points a turn.
We only need to kill Wyman once.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 1 point a turn, because then you have to play the... Ooh, much better draws for Santa this time. He has shifted through the trash on top of the deck and made his way to a healing, a gateway, and a dragon team.
Still not pulling tier 3s.
Well, he did so much work on the tier 2 deck, it'd be kind of a waste to just skip tier 3s now, right?
That sounds like exactly what we were talking about before.
Yeah. It did eventually work, but it has given, like, Ali and Robin the chance to kill a Forsaken that they didn't need.
Very true.
When he could have done it, like, 30 turns ago.
True enough.
I'm gonna be mad if he wins this game.
Yeah.
Only because it means I was wrong.
Well, you know, something about a blind squirrel or a broken clock being right twice a day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Matt going up to, or Parent going up to Edinburgh. Did
See,
Santa go kill up again? So,
if I had a
this-
broken clock, it'd be set to 4:20, so it'd always be the right time. Parent goes for a Forgotten Tomes at Edinburgh. Something specific in the discard pile he's after. I'm not sure what it is. Matt's looking if there's anything actually worth buying in there. Or if it's time to move on to bigger fish.
For some reason, I don't think it's time. I don't know why.
Fish! Shout out anyone who got that reference, which will be about 0.05% of the Earth's population. That anthem was a reference to something before we were born.
Yeah, I believe it.
You'd actually really like it. I think it's right up your alley. You ever heard of Red Dwarf?
No, I've not.
Basic premise is bunch of guys on a giant spaceship, but the majority of the crew's dead, so there's like 4 of them left, and they just get into trouble, and it's just like a bad comedy that's old and British, and yeah. And there's a robot guy as well. But, like, you know, it was before CGI and stuff, so it's just a guy with plastic on his head that looks ridiculous. But there's, like, fucking 10 seasons. You'd like the humour in it, I think. Yeah, Chris has seen it, and he didn't get the fish reference. That's odd. So yeah. One of the guys out of the group is a cat. Like in the incident where the whole crew died, he was a cat, and he got turned into a human during that incident. But he's a cat, so he's like all self-important, egotistical. Wants to be prim and preened. It's funny. I'm not explaining it well. Let's go back to the game. It's your job to cut me off when I'm rambling on. Squeaking. It must not be a thing for, like, Americans.
I like picking at the tier 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think yeah, it's LAN. I'm gonna eat you, little fishy. Yeah. Oh, the nonsense song is my favourite part. But Rand's trying to figure out if she wants LAN. She definitely doesn't.
I think she's trying to find the best way to get down to man in tier.
Why?
She has the bear line.
Oh! Totally missed that. She might be looking at that lane as well.
Yeah. Now one and a flip of tier 3. This went with three Forsaken left. I think you can just tear through the tier 3.
Yeah, but she knows it's not a fight, so looking for what could potentially be a fight seems more prudent to me.
I think, like, so we know that Santa and...
Dude, that is you've literally just found a gif from Red Dwarf.
I've seen it out of context.
Okay, that is literally the thing I'm referencing. I'm gonna show this on screen for the stream, so they know what I'm talking about. Anth just posted this gif in our Discord, which if you didn't know, you can join by heading down into the description of the video. And that's how we all play Third Age together. But yeah, solid reference.
Santa, blood knife, Mask Mirror's blood knife ringing. Not sure what he's fighting. Something on Terran's Gap, I guess.
Yeah, maybe a Dark Hound pack. I don't know. The Mask of Mirrors is getting cut though.
Using both of his people. Don't know why.
Again, have to assume it's just because he's bad.
Discarding Karenni.
I don't know.
Not
Maybe
sure
there's
why
something
Karenni's
in
being
it.
discarded. Just doing the blood knife anyway to not lose it.
Yeah, because he still can play it. No, you're good. Yeah, so previously when the Mask of Mirrors got cancelled, it fizzled an ability because he didn't have a way to play it otherwise. But in this case, he does still have a follower that can play the Blood Knife Ring. So with the Mask of Mirrors being cancelled, he just plays it with his own follower instead. Because if the Mask of Mirrors hasn't resolved yet, then you haven't said who's using it yet anyway, right? So...
Sure. Makes sense to me.
Forgotten Tomes coming through for Robin. We'll see what he picks up. Going for that Blood Knife Ring.
And a
Tavern, yeah, and he has the levels to play it. That is insurance against anything.
Well, at least it'll be insurance towards Robin ending the game instead of him just delaying.
That's true. That's true.
Although he might decide that now that he can just cancel any fights, that he's going to be going up to Tower's Gap and farming
Oh,
to get
God,
back.
I hope not. Then we have to rely on Ali, who still has 2 cards in hand. Yeah, I don't think there's a fight in Dirty anywhere.
Santa had one. I guess he dropped it with...
Matt picked up a power rock weapons. Not doing too much with just 4 troops, but can build up a little bit. That could be reasonable. Fog too, but that's not doing anything.
Ali peeking at a tier 3 action. Going to start matting.
Expose weakness.
Not great, but
I mean,
anyway.
It's...
Oh, she has the levels to play it now.
Okay, hear me out. Expose weakness right now is not that bad. If you play it on Nynaeve, she can't play Deathgate. If you
Does
play
Knight
it,
have Deathgate, by the way? Did I miss that?
no, but
Okay, you're just saying.
yeah.
Gotcha.
If you play it on Robin, he has to Tarveren or lose access to Tarveren.
Yeah.
So it's probably going at Robin if she is going to play it.
Yeah.
And Nynaeve looking for a tier 2 weave.
Finally moving to Jengai Pass.
Yeah, I would have gone for a tier 3 there.
Yeah.
Don't think Bowl of the Winds is really going to help right now.
I'm moving to formatting. And then
Looks like a Dream Spike picked up for Perrin.
Allie's making Ram dance.
I think she's waiting to get to her turn.
Matt moved to Feldire. Or was she in Feldire? I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's still there. Get one more skill level. Turns on a lot of cards in her hand, so I'm not against going back to Tywin's Gap one last time.
Sure.
Find a Dark Arm pack. That being said, actually, I'm not sure if you can kill a Dark Arm pack. But there are other people she can kill that could give her a level. You know, lowest attribute, which is equivalent.
That Hanlon sitting there. Yeah. She's sitting at 9. Needs 2 or Bavara. She could save everything.
Okay, I don't know where this is going.
Tapping the Hamar, putting a level on Bavara, so she's now level 10 channel. She can use her tier 3 to save troops. Oh, you're looking at the poem?
Yeah, well I don't know where it's going. I've lost track of the game completely.
Matt is
Farming.
fighting David
Yeah,
Hanlon.
yeah. Cool. What's going on down here, though? Oh, I missed it.
Matt killing Hanlon, saving all their troops.
Tapping followers, right? To save.
Yep. Tapped 4.
Oh, look at that. How sweet. Matt not willing to let Nynaeve get ahead on her own there.
They got to level 8 skill.
Yeah, That's the most important part.
I don't remember what the card they wanted to play was.
Well, she has both a Tai'Shar and a Nightflower. So both good cards to play at some point.
For sure.
If not with urgency.
Tossing glass columns.
Picks up the Void.
Because
I will be able to play that.
It's something.
Yeah.
Right. Who knows? That could be another power out weapons or something.
She has a Fog as well. But the Void could be good. I mean, it could be a kill command.
Yep.
Which you can play if you do the power out first, of course.
And see if there's anything worth grabbing in Tyrant's Gap. I mean, Jega Pass. I mean, Hadmerick.
What?
Let's look through the discard.
No.
I just forgot
Hasn't moved
what the
yet,
discard
though.
location was. No.
Yeah.
They're just peeking. Look, peeking at the 2-3. Think it's still the same.
One, right, yeah.
No. I'm not gonna go.
Nin has the lead and all the love too. They changed the poem. Matt's winning the poll. So
Taking and unfolding the fan from the discard.
LOL at you. Ooh, Twisted Redstone Door Frame. Hello, where did that come from?
Santa, I think.
I missed him drawing that.
I didn't know anything he drew, so.
I never saw him draw that. Tavern comes out.
Yeah.
Not today, says Robin.
Probably a good decision.
Probably a good decision.
An American take it himself.
I think he's going to take the Tavern straight back.
I think so.
I know Robin.
Yeah. He does love his cancels.
If he has access to a cancel, he's going to use it and camp right next to Had and Merc.
Oh, okay, he got the Forgotten Tomes.
Yeah, so he's going to get
both.
Yeah. That's even more Robin of him. He managed to out Robin us, of course, being the original Robin. Back to Critter. Considering whether to use Tel'Aran'rhiod, probably. Feldara is the play. I'm feeling that land might be sat on top of the deck for a while.
Probably fair. Now that the other people are showing interest in not just farming.
Yeah.
Can't just freely pull at them. I mean, it's not as
wise.
Yeah.
That's Ivon. Ali may be considering that one. No skill cards in her hand, but it's always nice to shore up the weaknesses in your team.
Yeah.
She moved the wrong person. It's all good. Moving to Tyr. I think she's going for the Ivon. I think she can afford it. No, flipping the land. Time to burn through that one. Could come back to bite her here, because I can see Nynaeve looking for a fight. Oh, no. Never mind that. She's bold the wins, and I wonder what she's going to go for here.
Icicle said Galdrian before. We'll see what.
What does that do, though? What does Galdrian do? His hand's still not great.
He's looking at the tier 1s, I think. Assuming that's not tabletop bugging. He's taking a tier 1. Taking Hopper.
I was wondering, you know, if that was going to be what it was. This is way too slow. I admire the audacity, but his plan is to do this again and then get Elias and free recruit everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Icicle gets to eat. Look at him.
Bragging over there.
Low-key flex.
Bear coming out. That'll be free to Rand if
It gets around to him.
yeah, check. Guess it will, but no one else can afford that.
Guess he's happy he didn't try and take that Ivon.
Yeah. Well, Rand isn't. Oh, and I guess they are the character because of Bearline.
Correct, might be looking at tier 3 herself this turn.
Maybe. She's at what, 11?
I think her guys should all be ready, right? They haven't rotated yet, so she gets a bit late on them sometimes, but...
Oh, aren't they on their first rotation right now?
Oh, my mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Santa that does them backwards.
Yeah.
Drop in and assassinate.
I think she just drew an exposed weakness. Fall dot, or maybe. Or what was that last turn? That was last turn. She's moving to Falmar.
Yeah, I guess she just forgot to discard last time.
Making sure there's nothing she wants. Probably gonna flip a tier 3, right?
Yep. There we go. Olivia.
Doesn't quite have the resources to recruit that one.
No. So you figure Santa's gonna go pick up the Bowl of the Winds to have Alan, use it to get Rebelias, and then try and grab Olivia before the game ends?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. That is a...
He'll get that far, I don't think he'll get much further.
That's what, like, that's... Everyone else gets 3 turns during that time?
Well, it takes him 1 turn to draw the Ball of the Winds, 1 to play it and get the Elias, and then 1 to get the Olivia, yeah.
Wow. So...
That's enough time for at least 2 Forsaken to be killed. If people stop dicking around.
Did you write the stuff on the card?
It's been exchanged back and forth. We keep writing messages to each other.
Is that one yours, though?
The first line was his, and then I followed it up. It's like a call and response thing.
Oh, sure. So... Rand... Checking her combat strength. I think she peaked at a tier 3 and saw a fight.
It's a shaman.
Don't know if she can do that.
It's a big fight. She's only 11, 18 plus 4. That puts her on 22. Unfold in the fantasies and destroy Flame of Tableau and expose weakness. None of them going to be able to help in fight. She is going to my end and activate Berlin for the extra juicy big stuff.
Yeah, probably taking the
I feel like Ali is definitely taking the tier list into account today. Do you think she has it open in another tab?
Maybe. Oh, maybe not taking the free bear. I guess she doesn't have... Does she have a skill card to play?
Not currently, no. Picked up a power up weapons. That one's going to be helpful if she can get the military up. I've on the flip, of course, that she already knew.
Yeah.
Could have had a free bear. If she recruits this, then I'm going to assume she hasn't seen the free bear.
Yeah. Lion's almost gonna squeak out. Oh, not recruiting it.
Poll for the commentators. Who do we think is going to win, Matt or Nynaeve?
Matt or Nynaeve?
Why does it have to be one of them?
Yeah.
I don't think Nynaeve's going to win the game. Matt could. Perrin could. Rand could. If no one else flips tier 3s this turn, but it looks like they are flipping more tier 3s now. That being said, Robin is going with the Forgotten Tomes, and I don't think Matt can take on a Shamael, so...
Yeah. Well, Perrin doesn't have many troops either. The only one with troops really is Allie. So
But
maybe she has.
Perrin does have a Blood Knife Ring in hand.
Right.
Plus
Oh,
up
yeah.
to 10 base combat strength, so that's like 27.
Yeah.
And he picked up For the Greater Good and Tarverin.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So he can +7 somebody's fight. Nightflower can -5 somebody's troops. There's going to be a lot of fuckery coming up shortly here.
Yeah. So Allie is probably not going to be nabbing that is Shamael anytime soon. Maybe
No,
someone
she
else
is
will stumble
not.
into it.
Hopefully someone else, yeah, falls into the pit. Tiller Unrealed now for Matt. If this resolves, he might reactivate Haddon Merc and pick up one of the skill cards that was forced to discard earlier.
I think they went to Mayen. Got 2 favor, drew an action.
A moment's notice.
Yeah, I think they might just be wanting to grab the Olivia next turn.
Though if that's the case, then I kind of prefer activating Haddon Merc. And is there not a... It might have been the wrong one. There's one that lets you recruit from the Tavern Row for free. Yeah, there's an impressive display in the discard pile.
Yeah.
I kind of just prefer getting the impressive display and playing it. Keeping the favourite you already have.
Yeah. Might have forgotten that it's in there. Darlin coming out for Rand. Let's see. Builds up the troops. I'm not taking the bear. That bear might not make it back.
Yeah. Pretty sure Ali's just missed that one completely. It happens. So I'm going to Haddon Merc. Right now he's got a Bowl of the Winds, a Gateway, Dragon Team, 2 arms, healing. Not a great deal.
Yeah.
Just gonna grab a drink while he's looking through the discard pile. Be right back. Oh, Smooth
Sure.
Skirts is the draw.
Oh boy. Lot of fuckery. On to Robin now. Tapping his 2 Days to Mar followers to play Challenge Honor to steal 5 favor from probably Matt.
I've returned.
Perrin is stealing Matt's favor.
Cool. No Olivia after all.
Yeah.
Impressive display option would have worked a lot better in hindsight, but yeah, must have... I mean, it's a rarely played card, so...
Yep.
I have to forgive the omittance of use here. Apologies to everyone who just watched me tie my shoelaces. That's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm deleting it.
good.
Doesn't deserve to be in the game anymore.
Matt moving to Tarvalin.
Kind of hope he flips tier 3.
Do you think he will?
I think she's considering it. Does have all the followers up, power out weapons and the void. Got a draw to come off Tarvalon as well in a sec.
See how it goes, I suppose.
I mean, she doesn't know it's a Shamael.
Yeah, she also doesn't know that Robin has all the fucker. Actually, she might know.
Yeah, she does know that. She does know that. Picks for a resupply. It's not going to do too much.
Let's see.
Does flip a tier 3, and it is a Shamael. This is going to be rough. Let's see if Robin goes for the greater good at the start of the combat.
I would assume he would. Just even if you don't think she's going to get there, that's extra points to lose.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, I never even thought of that. Yeah, so Ishamael's Butcher's Bill, lose points equal to the difference. It looks like he's not.
Maybe he doesn't think she's going to be. I don't know. Maybe he thinks it'll be worth more to just stop.
But like when you're in a direct race with him, they're tied. Yeah. Like making him lose more points would be so worth it, even if that's all it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't see any reason not to for the greater good there. We're just assuming there's no way that Craig can handle this, but maybe the void.
I'm sure remembers the void.
Hard to miss it, right, when you're in a fight.
Oh, people miss things all the time.
She's looking at it.
Be 5 extra cards.
Yeah.
And then it would be gobbled up by Nynaeve. Actually, Nynaeve's thing's on cooldown, and she's on Head and Ring, so maybe it'd be gobbled up by Rand.
Well, it depends if it gets cancelled by a Tarvaran.
Yeah, that's true.
If it does, she can play a moment's notice to ready the Pavara and then fog the Ishamael, though.
That's true.
Maybe she's just wondering whether she wants to fog initially. Can't figure it out. I'm sure she'll make her mind up. Goes with the fog. Now, if this gets cancelled, she's open to do the void.
See.
If that was her plan. Oh no, because this says when you start a battle, so the void has to come first. She can't do it in the other order.
Yeah.
It looks like this fog is just going through. Ishamael is back on top of the deck, and now everybody knows it. I don't think anybody is close to taking it other than Rand. Rand can just kill him now.
Rand also knows about for the greater good, right?
Sure. But you can still just kill him.
Can he?
He has power out weapons.
You can't play the power up weapons, though.
Oh. Never mind. Ignore me. Going to Haddon Merc.
Are you gonna take a practice in the forums to play the power out weapons? It would feel so
Perhaps.
slow.
Maybe a conscripts?
I didn't see what that was.
It was practice in the forms.
Well, don't
Right,
know
you are.
if Nynaeve's gonna be able to take the fight.
I
Perrin.
don't think so. I don't think anyone can take it. Just
Yeah.
establish a mat cart, right?
Yeah, that's true.
There's no rush.
Right. Nynaeve grabbing the door frame.
Also, nothing to lose by pursuing that line of play.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very low risk.
Yeah, I mean, more levels is more levels, right?
Yeah.
Regardless. Like, it's an extra point, basically, at the end of the game, regardless of whether they actually get to the power out weapons.
Yeah, but not only enabling the power roll weapons, but any other military cards you draw. In a game that is, let's be honest, turning into a bit of a grind fest.
Yeah.
Probably going to be drawing a few more military cards before the game's over. Will benefit her more in the long run. And her hand is full of them at the minute. Back to Robin. He's probably just doing the math to try and figure out if he can somehow kill a Shamael.
Yep.
Right now, he'd be on 17... 20. Yeah, he can.
Keeping in mind, can he, like, I mean, he doesn't know about the night flower, right? Can he still kill it?
Correct, but I think he can. So he's
oh,
on.
right, 'cause he has
he's on.
Rodell. Yeah.
He's on 17 already, and then he has a blood knife ring and Rodell, who can't be cancelled.
Yeah.
So even through the night flower, he has a 10 to discard to Rodell. He's got heavier than a mountain in his hand, and he has Tarveren as backup as well if he needs it. Like,
I mean, if no, because it'd have to be Matt playing it. I was gonna say if Matt could get a disarm to trigger, then he could stop it.
yeah, she's dead.
Where is Banner? Oh, he's in Saladar.
In the lead. That's where he is right now. Or it will be in a moment anyway, just shortly. Yeah, I kind of agree, Icicle. My vote is probably on Perrin right now, because he's the only one who's actually showing that he, like, putting pressure on the others, you know? Despite the score, Perrin is the one putting the pressure on right now. It looks like that Night Flower did come out. We'll lose some of his troops. Leaves him on just 23 after the Blood Knife ring. Still can get to 33 with Rodell. Yeah, discarding a heavier than a mountain to Rodell. Get plus 10 combat strength. Proving why the Great Captain deserves an S tier.
Surprised he chose Flynn, not one of his tier 1s to do it. Well, I guess the one tier 1.
It just doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. But it could be more efficient, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit strange. Probably would have dropped the Aerith. Maybe I'll get a new poll going. That one's been up for an hour. We are almost 3 hours into this game now and still no real end in sight. No, 2 Forsaken left. The end is getting into reach, so this is very likely to be the final poll.
Moving a carrion.
I think the only person who's really out of the game at this point is Ali.
Yeah, barring some Shadowrun shenanigans.
Yes.
Even then, she probably will get another kill in time.
I was just going to say that myself, but you beat me to it. Look at that. In sync. I got magic card. The flip for critter.
It's going to be free to parent if he wants it.
Don't know if he does.
Yeah, but I don't know if he can take a fight yet anyway.
Right, but what's the benefit of Agolmar?
Oh, it's another follower. He only has 5.
Sure. It's a point, I guess.
Free point.
Tylin is on top of the deck. The worst card in the game, according to us.
Yeah. Ali went to Hedmerick. I didn't see what she took.
She took... No, I can't see any new cards in her hand.
Maybe she played something.
Oh, she
right.
practiced. Yeah. And Nynaeve is gatewaying to Jiangai Pass with the Twisted Redstone Door Frame back in hand. Picks one of the Mask of Mirrors.
Tier 2s.
Yeah.
I mean, there hasn't been any tier 3 leads yet, so she's not actually lowering her pool by like not taking there. But like she would.
I mean, there has been. There's been a Spine Portal, a Fog, a Flame of Tarvalon, and a Void Drone.
Yeah, but I mean like the Deathgate and Blossoms, right? Like
they're still in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if you were to Jangai Pat, no,
he should have gone for a tier 3.
He should have gone for a tier 3. Yeah.
100%. There's no question about it. There is nothing to gain in the tier 2 deck. You can get a Call Lightning. What are you going to do with a Call Lightning?
Yeah.
Who cares if you Call Lightning Matt's team at this point?
I mean, it's always pretty funny still.
Yeah, but then Robin just wins.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not worth it. Not this late, but like it's always funny when it happens.
Matt's going to Jangai Pass. Looks like he was looking for a military. That persecution will possibly get rid of... I don't know. David Hanlon? She wants an extra 5 points at some point. About losing troops.
I mean,
could be worse.
Could take a bigger fight, maybe.
I don't think there's a bigger Dark Friend in there.
Oh, Dark Friend, yeah. Well, Dark Hound Pack isn't... Oh, right, we were just talking about... Yeah. No, there's no bigger Dark Friends.
Well, there's Pan and Finn, but he's not in that.
Yeah.
And Slayer, but...
Yeah, they're not options yet. Ali went to tier. Picked up Ivon.
Yeah. And the Twisted Redstone Dolphin coming out for Santa. God, please tell me it goes for a tier 3. Oh, it's getting Tarverand. And the Smooth Skirts comes back out. Robin doesn't have an answer to that one. That means the Twisted Redstone Dolphin will go through.
Yeah.
And he is looking for a tier 3. You have to imagine it's a Blossoms of Fire.
Yeah. Kind of wonder how many he could have had if he was looking from the beginning.
More than one.
That's true. More than one is an answer.
Mm-hmm. Paranoid at least another turn before Rodell's up.
It was the Blossoms he took, right?
Yeah. Mr. Malden. Decent amount of resources for power in there.
Yeah, maybe since it's the end is gonna come.
If the last battle happens, you got a few extra points. The last battle doesn't happen, you got a few extra troops. Expose weakness coming out from Matt on Nynaeve. You have a blossoms now, that's cute.
Bam.
It's not going to stop her though, she does have Bowl of the Winds in hand and Mask of Mirrors.
Yeah.
And healing. Might as well though, making sure he is almost full on attribute levels. That's going to be an extra 15 points in the last battle, which in a race that's currently this tight could make a difference. Excuse me.
Fighting Dirty was taken from Shanghai Pass, I guess, or is it?
Hadamuk.
Oh, okay. Right.
It's going to pair with the Ivon. All of the Winds comes out from Santa, that will get him back up to level 9.
Well, that won't get him up until after the move, yeah?
Correct.
Or is the make a move done before that? Like
Correct.
After. He'll still be able to. Oh no, he won't be able to play healing.
I mean, he'll be able to Mask of Mirrors a Dragon team somewhere, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fury Creed can play it. Going for the Elias. Can still recruit the Elias from the discard pile. Took a bit longer than the 3 turns we anticipated, though. Then again, I also anticipated 2 Forsaken being killed in 3 turns, and only 1 went down in the amount of time it did take him to get to that Elias. Yeah, he has a free Elias. He's got Hopper in place, so Elias is free for him. He can start, like, getting value from that if it's not already too late in the game, which it is. I'm being really harsh to Santa, I know, in this stream. And there's a good reason for it. He never fucking listens. So, I have to pound it in.
Child.
Yeah. It's an unhappy Matt. Can't imagine him recruiting Thailand here. Seems like a bad time in the game to dump your resources on a useless follower.
Yeah.
No Sean. Oh, just have one Sean Chan in the party, maybe considering it for that, but feels meh.
Yeah. Not picking it. I like peeking at the tier 3.
Mazrim time.
Oh, could definitely
Another
take
one
that.
bites the dust.
Won't
Another
make
one
much
down,
difference,
another
but
one bound, another
points
one
are
bites the
points.
dust. It hastens the end of the game, which pressures the others to look for the 5th.
Yeah.
And Nynaeve's ready to.
I hope we don't hear anything about them not having enough time or something.
I really hope Nynaeve doesn't win this game.
Yeah.
Am I a bad person?
No.
Don't answer.
It's fine.
I mean, this should be an easy win, right? It's just dead.
For Rand, yeah. I haven't done the math. But yeah, that.
On 26. Maybe Robin was considering for the greater good.
Yeah.
Oh, I also didn't notice it. Robin recruited Olivia.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I don't know. At some
So,
point.
no free Olivia for Santa after all.
Yeah. I mean, I realized his favor went down. I didn't click that it, like, he spent something to get the favor to go down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess it was just before he went to Malden. Just a couple turns ago now.
Nynaeve kind of has to look for a fight now. Winning a decent one here would win the game. Grindel should be within reach. For the greater good is going to make it a bit more tough. I'll put her on 34. Nynaeve can then half it to 17. And she is currently on 14. The dragon team would get her there if she mask mirrors it onto a different follower, which would likely win her the game. Don't think anyone has any cancels left. Why did you switch to blue?
I was gonna go just delete the code again.
Oh, there's a fight in Dirty from Ali. So Ali could fight in Dirty the Blossoms, which I think fucks Santa. She kind of has to. Probably just waiting to see if anyone else does it first. Guess she could wait for the next card, get him to invest more.
Does he even have another card? He's got.
Well, yeah, he has to mask and mirrors the dragon team. He'd still, it wouldn't be in like he's gonna. Yeah, she's letting it through. Says I'll catch the next one. I don't know how I feel about
that. And this is all he has, right? So.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. All it would take is,
Yeah,
an arrows.
Basically.
This, however, is going to mean he loses the fight, and Hopper will be stolen away by Grendel to improve her future combat strength.
Right. The greater good needs to be deleted.
Yep.
Good.
Where is Grendel?
Up by Jones Gap.
Kyrient, right?
Yeah, must be. They just put her thing up by Jones Gap, so that's what I assumed it was.
It's Grendel. It's fine.
Massive flesh is Grendel somewhere there.
Okay, so Robin. Just used his tier 3. Did he move to Hadenmerk, or has he not moved yet?
I don't think he moved.
His tier 3's rotated one time.
Did he tap his 2-3 or not?
It looks like he just used it. But
He's
then,
using Forgotten Tomes, so.
yeah.
So did he jumped ahead Merc last turn then, so it should turn again? Is that what you're saying? Or
Oh, unless he just hasn't turned it yet. Yeah, that makes sense. If he used it last turn.
Would have to be.
I mean, I'm guessing he's getting a Tarbaron and...
Bloodknife.
Yeah. Could consider taking the Blossoms just to keep it away from the rest as well. Olivia can play it. Though she does, he wouldn't be... Goes for the Horn of Leo. We'll pull the followers out of the discard pile here. Figure out how big that is.
$13.
Yeah, equal split of villains and characters.
Oh, when it was the same villains getting killed over and over again, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense in Wheel of Time though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, goes with the Blood Knife Ring, not a Tarvaran. Interesting. Challenges everyone else. Oh, you think you can take her? You think you can take? Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't think that can, but he might be able to find a different fight that he can take.
Yeah. As long as it's not like
I don't think Jangite passes the player. Traps you into fighting Grindel on the next turn if you get to the next turn.
I think Rand's the only person with the Unfolding the Fan still, too.
Yeah, Rand does have Unfolding the Fan. Doesn't particularly need it, though.
I don't think the card's passives don't go into when Grindel eats them. At least for now, they don't. Don't give James any ideas.
No. They don't. It is Demandred.
Rand does have Unfolding the Fan. Just maybe not enough fight.
Yeah. Currently on 12 combat strength. Has a power or weapons, but that would only get to 22. 27 with the... Yeah, she doesn't have enough.
Playing the Exposed Weakness.
Ooh, interesting.
Maybe on Matt. Do you get to choose when everyone thing's at the highest, or
if they're equal, you get to choose? Yeah.
You as in the player playing it, or the player that's being taken from?
The player who's losing the levels.
Oh, so then it didn't even have to be the Tiburon. I mean, it didn't even have to be the 10 skill.
Yeah.
Could
have been the Desmar. Though currently an Eisner's in hand for Crow. It's the one that steals card draws. Tai'Shar, Ben, if you see this or hear it. And it looks like Eisen is being played on
Remick.
Ben?
Yeah.
No, it's just a viewer of the channel.
Oh.
He used to comment on a lot of my music videos.
Cool.
Yeah. Real supporter of the channel, OG. Pretty sure he's the only guy who ever bought my merch. I think it was him. And it looks like Matt stole some cards. Don't discard till
Oh, was there hard choices?
No, she stole the actions.
Oh, from the eyes and ears.
Yeah. So she drew a Flame of Tarvalon and hunt them down.
Okay. Oh, and that's why she dropped the flame of Tarvalon. I got you.
Perrin flips over Demandred. Anybody have fast travel at the minute?
Perrin will have it next turn.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has it sooner.
That's gonna have to go through that Grendel.
Mm-hmm. 2 Forsaken now on the table. Yeah, if Matt moves away from Tywin's Gap, has to fight a Grendel. Might want to just go for then again. Can he take it? Is it power rot weapons?
Oh, true.
29.
No one else has cancels, yeah.
He'd be 1 away.
There's those disarms. I don't know who you would disarm.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has a cancel at the minute.
Does she have anything other than the power out weapons?
No.
I mean,
No
that'll just tire
cancels.
then, yeah.
She's a resupply, but no way to play it. Maybe hunt them down is the play here. Ooh, she has a moment's notice. She could ready a single follower and then use them for the extra point.
That'd be very cool.
That would be epic. Let's see if Critter spots it. She's just typing to me in the chat. Let's see what she's gonna ask me a question. The cursor is still at the moment, so I'm assuming. That is an option I didn't see.
It seems riskier than doing it the other way.
Yeah, but maybe she didn't realize just how close she is.
Yeah. Very possible.
I think the you can either go for it the way that we said, but if you haven't seen that, I think the best option is to hunt them down.
Mm-hmm. -7?
17 to start with. Alright. All followers tap down.
She has those disarms. One disarm, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Probably got to be on Rodell or Olivia.
Olivia would be good.
I mean, if your plan is to kill Grendel this turn, then tapping down Olivia, it's pretty much the best disarm you can get at this point.
Yeah.
She's using a moment's notice. With Pavara, gonna go for the Void. Does seem risky.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe she's doing the math now. Yeah. Yeah, go on. Go. Get it. She must have realised.
Yeah.
She can't play the void at this point. It's past the start of the battle. She must have realised. Look at it. Yes!
Damn.
That is beautiful. I am. Oh. She's going to win this game. And she fucking earned it. It's just a well executed game from start to finish, despite suffering from coronavirus from Crota. Couldn't be more happy for her. And it'll see her more than likely solidified as one of the top 4. Meaning she'll earn herself an invite to the quarterly.
Yeah.
And the players will just be going through the last battle now. Totaling up their endgame points. And to be honest, I think Matt's probably got the most endgame points. He's decent on resources, he's decent on levels, he's got cards in hand, followers.
Yeah, that favor.
Respect. Man, this game was great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Very
forward
exciting.
to watching this back.
Very exciting. Once we got through the slow bits.
Yeah. A lot of it was me complaining about Santa, but the other 3 put on a great game for us. Character.
Oh, because in Kyrian, she doesn't play character yet.
Right. Okay. So she can't really take any fight. Probably just wants to flip a tier 1, maybe 2 if she's feeling spicy, but I wouldn't fight a tier 2 here. No reason to pay money to recruit anyone.
Hey, it's Bella.
Get the resources as well.
I think she got him.
Here we go now. They are starting to total up their final scores.
There
The update, Chris, is Critter is a winner today. She managed to defeat Grindel by exactly 1 point. And we're pretty sure she's going to take it after the last battle here. Yeah, no, that's all the Forsaken gone, Chris. There's 4 players in the game, so this 6th slot isn't taken. And we'll be ready to jump over into chat with the players for a short post-game interview. When they finish adding the scores up here in just a moment. That looks like the last one there. Big jumps. Well, I think they're all done. Should we hop into their charts?
Sure.
That's
Oh,
Matt taking out Grendel for the win. That is,
It required a little bit of luck and a little bit of balls, but it worked out.
Well
speaking of luck,
played.
I had none.
Santa, shut up.
Yes.
This isn't about you.
Is it not?
Right now, it's
Everything's
about
about
Critter,
me.
who just earned herself an invite to the
Yeah.
quali.
Oh, I'm so excited!
Congrats!
With an
Thank
incredibly
you.
well executed game, start to finish, I was going, damn, that was actually really well prepared. Didn't she say she was sick? What?
I'm not streaming either. Maybe that's why.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I say we give all of us a handicap of 20 points because she wasn't streaming.
Oh, you weren't streaming?
No, I'm sick, and so I didn't want to put my viewers through that shit. But no, that's probably why I was a little more on top of it this time.
Maybe. I was gonna go back and watch your game right after this. No, I
Oh.
can't.
Sorry, not
Oh,
this
well.
time. I could have recorded it, I guess, and not stream, but I did not.
It's all good. It was a magnificent performance. Santa.
Mm.
Critter,
I drew half.
You were farming
half-
a lot.
I drew half of the deck. I got no channeling cards, James.
Yeah, you should have stopped and gone to Jangai Pass.
I was waiting for Gateway for anything, honestly.
Well-
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brick wall.
Yeah.
Bash head.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting points too, though, so, like, nah.
Robin, there was a fair amount of the game where we thought you were going to win. You were the only one putting
thought
pressure
so
on people to
too.
find Forsaken.
I mean, I thought so too, but even with the Enter the Ways and everything, like, I thought, wow, this is going to be great. But then I couldn't find, like, a single reaction card, so, like, it took so long for me to get to tier 3.
You were
then I
stalled a bit
couldn't
in the
find-
mid game, yeah.
I couldn't really find much for battle cards, but I did what I could, jumping to Had and Merc, picking up some things. I probably should have picked up the Taviran instead of the Blood Knife Ring on that last move.
In
but-
hindsight, it would have been better, but I
Yeah.
appreciate the fact that you didn't.
Yeah.
And Ali, a bit of an unlucky sequence of draws, I guess.
Yeah, not much there, but it is what it is.
Still managed to
Oh,
kill a
good.
couple of Forsaken anyway, so
Yeah,
got yourself back in the game.
yeah, I was behind during all the farming.
Those extra points from Olivia, though, not enough to get the job done at the end.
I was
No.
about to grab her, you sneak. You took her
I
from me.
know. I saw you going for that.
Oh, so
I had a
yeah,
plan.
Critter. That was probably the one part where I called
was-
out a better play.
Not a good call there, huh? I thought,
Well-
like, at any point I can use Tarwin's Gap, which is kind of neat. And then I saw her and I was like, that's 7 points. I won it.
No, I get it. I think the plan was good. The execution, I would have gone about it a different way. I would have teleordered to Haddon Merc and picked up the impressive display, which you would then be able to play to recruit her without...
I don't have 9 skill, though.
You would have after the Teleron
Oh,
You got to
okay.
9 skill on the turn that you played it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
my B.
No, it's a tiny thing in like a massive, well executed plays and points. So
Well, thank you. It was
And
fun.
apparently, Matt still has it, even with nerf.
yeah,
Has to be played by a
Yeah.
skilled player like Critter.
Oh, thank you. Flatter me. Stop. Jesus.
well,
That
we'll
was-
wrap up the stream here, and I'll speak to you guys shortly, I'm sure. But thank you all for playing and putting on a
Mhm.
great show for us today.
Thanks as always for hosting.
Thanks, James.
That will be all from us today, folks. If you're still here after all this time, thank you so much for being a part of Third Age and the competitive league. If you've never played before and you want to, head down into the description box, join that Discord link. You can come and say hello to us, and we'll try and urge you into a game. for everyone watching, playing in the league, and playing out of the league as well, I appreciate your support and your engagement immensely. It means a lot to me to be able to do this, and I'm really excited for what the future is going to bring, and hopefully maybe some Cosmere stuff will appear on the channel soon. Keep an eye out for Cosmere card game stuff. All that being said, we will be back next Sunday at 6 PM UK time for my own league game at the top of the bracket to see who comes out the victor there. Until next time, Tai'Shar.